From the rim to the spokes, everybody know Wong, no joke.
Everything exotic.
From the pedal to the grips, from the pedal to the grips.
Everything exotic.
And the bars and the forks, when I pull it out, everybody look.
Everything exotic.
From the crank to the seat, bring heat, who can do it like me?
Everything exotic.
From the rim to the spokes, everybody know Wong, no joke.
Everything exotic.
From the pedal to the grips, from the pedal to the grips.
Everything exotic.
They be looking at the stitch, looking at the leather on the seat, shit sweet.
Exotic.
They checking out the grips, looking at the fender on that bitch custom fit.
Exotic.
Nigga, what you smoking on? Nigga, what you choking on?
Exotic.
This is bike life, baby. Get up in the life, baby. Go bike life crazy. On the bike life crazy. And the bars and the forks, when I pull it out, everybody look.
Everything exotic.
From the crank to the seat, bring heat. Who can do it like me?
Everything exotic.
From the rim to the spokes, everybody know Wong, no joke.
Everything exotic.
From the pedal to the grips, from the pedal to the grips.
Everything exotic.
And the bars and the forks, when I pull it out, everybody look.
Everything exotic.
From the crank to the seat, bring heat. Who can do it like me?
Everything exotic.
From the rim to the spokes, everybody know Wong, no joke.
Everything exotic.
From the pedal to the grips, from the pedal to the grips.
Everything exotic.
It's just me and my bike. We bout to light up the night.
Everything exotic.
You can catch us downtown, riding all around with the sounds.
Everything exotic.
You can catch us up in slow roll, guarantee you will see something.
Exotic.
This is bike life, baby. Get up in the life, baby. Go bike life crazy. Go bike life crazy. And the bars and the forks, when I pull it out, everybody look.
Everything exotic.
From the crank to the seat, bring heat. Who can do it like me?
Everything exotic.
From the rim to the spokes, everybody know Wong, no joke.
Everything exotic.
From the pedal to the grips, from the pedal to the grips.
Everything exotic.
And the bars and the forks, when I pull it out, everybody look.
Everything exotic.
From the crank to the seat, bring heat. Who can do it like me?
Everything exotic.
From the rim to the spokes, everybody know Wong, no joke.
Everything exotic.
From the pedal to the grips, from the pedal to the grips.
Everything exotic.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Tony Vegas out here from Las Vegas in Venice Beach, California. I'm over here with my man Marcus.
Yo,
And the
yo.
Venice, oh my God, the lit up ride. The
Oh,
fucking,
showtime.
what is it, the Venice Electric
Light Parade.
Hey,
Showtime. Hey, this is what we do every Sunday. Sundays at sunset, we light it up. It's all about bicycle safety. All about bicycle safety. We got on the mask. We got masks. I'm a little winded. This thing weighs about, with all these lights, I got 5,000 LEDs on it. It probably weighs right at about 90 pounds, and then pulling that trailer, that's another 90 pounds. That's as much as I weigh. So whew, I'm winded.
we're about to light things up over here. So, yo, if y'all ever want to come out to Venice Beach on Sunday, sundown, this man right here will take care of you.
I got you.
All the way to Santa Monica and back.
Where can they find them social
Okay,
media?
social media.
Social media is everything is Venice Electric Light Parade, or you can Google Marcus Venice Bicycles, just those 3 keywords, and everything will pop up.
Y'all hear it? Y'all heard it? It is. Light it up. We out.
Action, roll it!
Camisetas. Vegas strong, son.
And we're live. Oh man, this is a whole different take of things. So welcome to the new quarantine edition. Today is a special one. It's your boy Tony Vegas and my man
Daddy's son.
Danny's son. We're over here at our own house. We had a great weekend. We had some issues and stuff, and we're taking some precautionary measures, and we're doing quarantine from the house. So I'm at my house, I'm in my office, and Danny's in his house. So we're just chilling here and want to talk to you guys.
Yeah, man, there's a little delay, so it's a little weird for us, but we're getting used to this. So just kind of bear with us. But we are reading comments tonight. We do have a special episode today. Like Tony said, it was not really that it was issues. I mean, it was a good weekend. First of all, shout out to Southeast Barcata and Oddfellas for putting on an awesome show, an awesome ride. It was a great a get
Dude, it was
together.
sick.
You know what I'm saying? We can't take
It was
nothing
sick.
away from that. You know what I mean? It was a lot of people showed up. It's different times that we're in right now. You know what I'm saying? So it is a little weird, but like we said, it was a good show. I got there a little late, but what bikes did you see that kind of stood out to you? Because there was a lot of badass bikes, man. A lot of
Hey man,
badass
there was
bikes.
a lot of badass bikes. I mean, I actually got to see Jesse's Medusa for the first time, and that shit's ridiculous. I mean,
Yo,
the pictures does not give it any justice. I saw Kevin Hewitt's bike. I saw that purple bike. I'm sorry, I don't remember the gentleman's name for that bike, but it was badass. The purple one, and like all the heavy hitters for the O.B.C build off was there.
yeah,
Mike
yes.
Murray's bike was fucking sick, and then we have all the other guys like Pedro with his sick ass bike. I mean, I was mind blown. I was so happy just to be there because we haven't been to a big show or anything like that. I haven't been in a minute because of this whole quarantine thing, and but it was sick. It was sick. I like once again thank you Southeast Chapter Barcata and Oddfellas for your hospitality and for everything that you guys did. We did everything we could,
Hey,
and we had a good time.
I got there a little
But
late, but I got to see some of the bikes. Mario made it out with the beast. That was cool to see.
dude, did you see it?
He
And he
made that.
won.
Yeah, he made that day
He won
trip.
something.
That was pretty cool. Yeah. And then I was chopping it up with Francisco too for a little bit about that green bike. That Nerve that he had was pretty badass bike. And like you said, the Medusa was ridiculous. Just looking at it
The
in
Medusa,
person, yeah, the videos don't do it justice. Pedro's
you
bike,
know.
I don't even know what to say. I mean, that was an awesome bike, and we went for a ride after the show too, which was pretty cool. But speaking of Pedro's bike, we did kind of do a little thing of it because we did want to highlight this bike because both me and Tony we agreed this is an awesome bicycle with a lot of detail that just it stands out, man. It's a great bike. So shout out to Pedro and Yuma, Charro O.B.C out there representing, and we have a video of his bike. I mean, it was a
Here it
good
is.
good.
It was sick. It was sick.
All right, guys. Well, this is my new one. I already had the old Chameleon, but this is my new one. Of course, it's a Frank Flores frame. Shout out to him. Got the Bacardi light on there. It's all fucking one-off, also Bacardi light. And chrome,
I hear it's
show
hard to get a
chrome
Frank
actually
Flores frame.
From the boy Reza out there.
And
in
that
Yuma,
was hard.
LimeWire.
The details, son.
I don't know, just put a lot of work into this bike. Put a lot of work into this bike. Dedicated it to my daughter. Daughter got it engraved right here. It's a clean rider. Clean rider, trying to do it big out there in Yuma, trying to make it grow, actually.
Yeah, you did.
So, yeah, it's a pretty sick bike. Right now, I plan on making a better one. But that's it, the new Chameleon right there.
Wow.
I'm just gonna say this. It says it's a badass bike. We know it's a badass bike. You try to top the ass bike that you just finished building. It's so freaking hard to do that. Like it's so hard. I mean, I had my Cadillac and I built it and I was like so happy. And then I built the Zephyr and then now I have to build something different. I'm like, it's so hard to top the latest bike.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
it was a great show. It was a great show.
It was. And the
I
ride
can't even
was
say it enough. The ride
the
was
ride
sick.
was even awesome. That's my first time riding Redlands. Won't be my last. If some of you seen or not, the gator, the alligator in the wash, that shit was real, son. There was an alligator in the wash. That shit is crazy to me. In California, I googled it, and that shit is real. There is alligators in California. You know what I'm saying? But it was a beautiful ride, man. So dope, you know.
Yeah, it was cool. Um, Sorry guys, which it's kind of different now because we're like here at the house, and then I'm trying to type. I'm trying to make sure that our guests are all lined up and making sure that their headsets are all good. So it might take me a second. But what else did you see that you liked out there?
So again, the riding, I'm always about the rides. And so, like I said, it was a good show, good ride, and we got to hang out with a few people. I got to like sit down with T-Flow and kind of conversate a little bit. I mean, I've seen him before, but we kind of did conversate, and it was a good conversation on the tailgate of his truck. So that was a cool experience for me. And it was an awesome thing to see a lot of people, like I said, because everybody's been quarantined, sort of. So it's been kind of weird. So again, that was Saturday, and then Sunday we went out to Riverside. We had
Oh,
another ride.
Riverside
Oh
was
my God,
sick.
dude! A lot of people showed up to Riverside. Riverside was dope. Again, another place
Ri-
that I want to ride again. There was a lot of cool bikes. We did ride with
Ralphie started
a
that.
lot of yeah, yeah, exactly. Ralphie went out. He did the Saturday right here in Vegas, which Ralphie Saturday every Saturday. Ralphie, and then he drove out to the show. He did the ride, and then Sunday he did another ride. You know what I'm saying? So Ralphie and Terry putting in the miles
They
coming
put
out
in
from Vegas.
miles and
Yeah,
some
for real. And
chancletas.
yeah, straight up. You know what I'm saying? But out in Riverside again, there was a lot of people that rode. We did have a lot of you guys know them, and B-Rad. We did have
Be
him.
rad.
Yeah, he's out there. So we did do another little segment or a little video where we just kind of highlighted his bike and his get down. So check it out.
So what's going on? It's your boy Tony Vegas out here in beautiful Riverside. We're over here with my man B-Rad right here, Brian.
What's up?
We're over here in the city.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
951. Kurt King. Doing these things.
So we're out here doing this bike ride. Look, check out his bike. Woo-wee.
That ain't normal in the way I do it. Shiny and shit, but you know. I appreciate it. Love.
So we wanted to show off some
He was a
bikes
happy
around
man
here.
over there.
So this man's been riding around and saying, "Welcome to my city." So we've been
That's all he
having a
kept
good
saying.
time. Thank you very much.
Motherfucking bike life exclusive. I appreciate all y'all motherfuckers coming out. Vegas, Arizona. We got all kinds of fools out here doing the bike club.
So we're having a good time.
100%.
So thank you very much.
Thank you guys, man.
Yeah, so that was a good
Yeah,
ride too,
yeah.
cruising Riverside,
B-Rad.
man.
Yeah, that was like the first time I
Hey,
actually like talked to B-Rad and like hung out with him, and it was like I
yeah,
always see him with like the gold HB Cruiser, the all
yeah.
gold HB Cruiser, but like this time was the first time I actually got to hang out with him, and it was dope.
I was just
And,
waiting
and
for
all
the,
he
you know
kept
what I,
saying, "Welcome to my city."
yeah. I was waiting for the, you know what I mean, Burn? But
So
anyways, man,
another trip.
that was a get down, man. And then we also had another bike that stood out to us that was fucking crazy, riding around, jumping off
That,
sidewalks.
yo,
Oh man,
chicken shit. Show
check
the
it
clip.
out.
Show chicken
So
shit.
it's your boy Tony Vegas out here in Riverside. Now I can't say Las Vegas anymore, but in Riverside. I'm over here. What's your name again, sir?
Jimmy.
Jimmy. Man, look at this man's bike. Just start from the front. Look.
Futon bed.
Look at it. These are rails from a futon bed? Yeah.
Rails from a futon bed, guy.
Yeah, it keeps going.
It's called chicken shit because the wheels look like chicken shit.
So the bike is called chicken shit. Holy shit, you see it? Dude, the way this man rides his bike is insane. Look at this. It took him 1 day, right? 1 day?
This is the wheel holder for a mobility scooter, like an old man mobility scooter. This is a piece of the fork. And this is the EMT. And this is a clutch. I have an automatic transmission.
See? Every part's count. Every part matters.
This is trailer hitch receiver, like what you hook your boat to, your truck to, and this is your transmission bearing.
By any means necessary. Thank you, Jimmy. Appreciate it. Go ahead, take off. Into the sunrise.
Look at this guy.
Damn, like nothing.
Later.
And he fucking gone.
Hey man, he called it chicken shit because of the welds. I thought he was just calling me chicken shit because I wasn't gonna ride that damn thing. That thing was
So did I.
insane. I was like, oh my god, no, I can't ride that. There's no way. But he was bunny hopping in, and yeah, he was smashing on that thing.
So that was a.
So our next segment that. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna say that we did the Venice after, the Venice ride after, which was kind of cool too. That was the intro that we did. So if you're ever out there on the Sunday, check out the Venice ride. That was pretty cool too. So we do have a few rides coming up, right?
Yes, we have a few rides that are still happening. The Pedals Up Riders, they have a ride every Friday night, I guess, out in Detroit. So there's the flyer right there. And you know what I did not realize about their flyer that I feel like a lot of people left out is that wear a mask, bring water. Like it says wear a mask. Okay, at least they gave it like a thing and say, some kind of precautionary measure. Say, hey man, wear the mask. And then, if you wear it, you wear it. If you don't, you don't. But they have a ride every Friday night out there. So shout outs to them out there. The next ride that we got going on, which is a first Friday ride from the Familia.
Yeah.
There we go.
Las
Familia.
Vegas.
Las Vegas out of here, first Friday ride. So at 7 o'clock, roll out at 8 o'clock, stoner time, and they do mean stoner time. Guys are a bunch of great guys. They just take a little longer to go, but it's always a fun ride with Familia, and you go over there and see Hen Dog slaying and shit like this all the time, and doing all this crazy stuff. So he became a master on his swing bike. So if you guys are out here in Vegas for Friday night, first Friday ride, there's a ride right there. And then the man, the myth. We have to give shout outs to our man, Mr. Ralphie and his bike shop. Mr. Ralphie's Bike Shop. Every Saturday morning in Las Vegas. Yeah, he's gone up. I'm so happy for him. His rides are getting bigger and bigger. And
yeah, man, that's good for him.
It happens every Saturday morning. You know how hardcore you have to have a bike ride Saturday morning? Go to Saturday, do your bike ride, attend to all the people, have fun with everybody, and then drive to California for another bike ride, and following day another bike ride. Those people can pedal.
So what you're saying is vote for Ralphie.
Vote for Ralphie and Terry. And the other thing that we got is the bike swap meet from Grizz Alley's. Build a Bike. They have a swap meet going on July 5th. So go support them if you're out there. I believe it's in Fresno, California. So if you're out there, if you want to go take a trip, Luis and Grizz Alley, they have a bunch of cool stuff. And it's like you never know what you can find in that place because he has just all kinds of stuff in his shop. So go support him for his swap meet. All right.
Yeah.
And,
so now
we'll do
I was gonna say with this weekend, or actually, before we even get into this, shout out to Jimmy Peak with the YouTube channel. Yeah,
yes.
Always putting out that cool.
Lot of information on his page, guys. So check it out because there's some things that you may think you know, but you have no idea until you really pay attention to what this man's saying. He builds everything, and it's insane. And he takes everything step by step detail. And then if you ever get to see Jimmy, he's a fucking great guy, really down to earth guy. So check out his YouTube page. His information is right there. The next shout out that we have, I have to give a big shout out to my man Flash because he does a lot of bike life music. for everyone. He's got already 3 CDs out. Life Behind Bars, Volume 1, 2, and 3, and he's got a like COVID songs coming out. So if you guys want to hear the song, just play the beginning of the show, and you get to hear that song. But shout out to Flash and the H&R. I'm sorry. I'm all tongue tied. I'm just excited. Hotspot Rollers. So yeah, so check him out. The other guy, the other cool guy that we all know, and he's just so cool that he's one of our guests, is Mr. T Flow on Ride Vibes. There he is, Mr. Cool. He's just so check it out. He does a lot. He does a lot of recaps. Talks about the rides, gives you a bunch of information about other things. He's got information that we don't have. So we work off of each other. So we just help each other out. I mean, the shows that we are doing right now is that we all trying to make this bigger for the bike life community. Okay. And then the other shout out, which is not really a shout out, but it's a sad day today. It's the O.B.C. has been postponed, so we wanted to show you guys that you heard it here. You've heard it from the heads from the O.B.C. team that it got postponed for April 7th through the 12th of 2021. Which I believe it's a smart move for everyone, and I mean I'm sure it was a tough choice for them to make. So without further ado, guys, we're just gonna bring them on right now. We're just gonna bring on Tifo, and Cooley, from the O.B.C. team. What up, fellas?
Hello.
What's going on?
Oh, we hear you. There we are. There we go. How's everybody?
Check,
How you
check.
guys doing today?
Doing fantastic.
Good.
Yeah. I'm coming
Yeah,
to you
where you
live
at,
from
Tiflo?
a rooftop in Santa Monica.
Oh, must be nice.
A friend's house.
Nice.
Yeah, I came to, it's an amazing place. I'm actually having a lot of good time. I'm glad I came here to do this.
It was cool. We were supposed to do a show the weekend before O.B.C, but we had to fast forward, and we did it today. Where you at, Cooley?
I'm at my house in Carlsbad, California.
Okay. See, so we can do these types of things, guys. We can do live shows with you at your house and us at our house, or us at the studio and you at your house. We can make things work, guys. I mean,
Yeah, man.
it takes a lot. It takes a lot to make it work.
This is impressive. I'm impressed by this. This is awesome.
We appreciate it, man. The studio that we have, the team that we got, they were a blessing that they asked us to do this, and we went full forward, and it's just keeps going up. We're getting a lot of positive feedback, and so we wanted to bring you guys out because apparently, we've heard the news. We had the news.
Yeah.
It was pretty shocking to all of us. It was like we all had tickets to the Super Bowl and denied.
It's definitely a bummer, Yeah, I mean, we're for everyone's safety. I mean, it'd be irresponsible for us to move forward with it. And I don't know. We were kind of just hoping to be the Superman and swoop in and save the year, but I don't think we're going to be able to do that. So.
Yeah.
But
it is what it is, man.
In a way, you guys kind of are saving it because, like, how this weekend there was an incident, kind of, sort of, that somebody, I mean, we're all interacting, and it's hard to control everybody's actions. And before stuff gets out of hand and beef starts, and we don't need this. Like, we don't need this at all. There's a bigger picture, and we all want to take care of each other, and it's not worth fighting. You know what I'm saying? So, in a way, you guys are sort of the heroes in a way because it's taking a big stand. I mean, it sucks. It sucks. It sucks for me. It sucks for everybody. I mean, it's a big thing, you guys, just to plan this. But again, it's a big decision you guys made, and I think a lot of us are going to stand with that decision. It's
Yeah, I think regarding this weekend, what happened this weekend, I just want to say that it is what it is. And that scenario has played out hundreds and thousands of times already without us knowing it. Everyone, if you feel like you need to get tested, get tested. And from now on, now we know. Now we know that we need to step up our mask game and our social distancing game. At that ride myself, I attended, but I actually through the whole bike show sat on my bumper of my truck with Shan, who sat on the bumper of his truck, and we drank water and then wore our masks through the whole ride. We might have got lazy after we ate food, but it's just something we all need to
It
learn how to
happens.
do. It's something we learn how to
Yeah,
do. It's a learning curve.
And
it
it's
is a
scary
learning curve. It is
because
a
we
learning
don't
curve.
talk about it a lot. You know what I mean? A lot of us kind of, we do talk about it. We don't. We make fun of it. And this is dialogue that we need to have so everybody can be on board because there's certain people sometimes don't know how much influence they have, and sometimes things they say goes a long way. And
Yeah.
dialogue is very important. Like it's very important. So that's why having you two on is a big deal because O.B.C, like he was saying, is one of the biggest shows. It's like a summer camp that we were all waiting for, and now it's things are changing. But again, this is a dialogue that was much needed, and I think a lot of people really need to hear.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, this is all new for everybody. So we're gonna make mistakes. We just have to learn from them and move forward. I mean, we can do it.
Yes. And with that being said, it's like we all want to ride. We all have the intentions to go in to see our friends, to go ride our bikes, to go look at badass bikes that people just finished building. Um, I enjoy my time when I'm around everyone. I enjoy my time looking at bikes and talking about bikes and stuff like that with everyone. And somebody's moving.
Is you,
So
son?
with that being said,
Yes.
uh, with that being said, I mean, yeah, we did have an incident. I'll say it, I stepped up. When my girlfriend was she tested positive on Monday, and that's just what it is. We didn't have any symptoms or anything like that. We just had the opportunity to take it, and we took it, and we just went like everyone else. And but it's a chance that I took, and maybe I about it and said, you know what, I should have waited, and that was our bad from there. I tested negative. And I'm around a lot more people than she is. So I mean, I'm here. I'm taking care of her. I got all her vitamins. She's fine. She's in up spirits now. She's in her room. She's quarantined in there. I got the whole house to myself. She's got everything going for her in there. So but she's in up spirits. So she's not dying. Not cold,
Good.
and that's it. So it is what it is. And
Uh,
if some people feel whose headphones? If some people feels really strongly about their health, their kids, their elderlies, and all that kind of stuff, then you know what? It sucks to say, but don't go. Don't go to the rides. A lot of people don't go to the rides, and we don't bash on them because they don't go. It's a pandemic, you know. We
yeah,
don't.
no, and
It's, yeah,
it's
we don't.
understandable.
It's understandable. And I can't get mad. I can't get mad at anybody if they put their mask in front of me, or if they want to just give me a fist pump from a distance, or I can't get mad at nobody. Can get mad at anybody. It can come
I
from
tried
anywhere
fist
at
bumping
any given
everybody.
time.
Like I actually rode through the show, and I was like, "This is my virtual hello," but not virtual, but my drive-through hello. And I was fist pumping, but everyone was like, "What the hell's that guy doing?" You know what I mean? But
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's people I had to greet that I always greet with a hug, and it was so automatic to greet people with a hug. It was hard not to do that. You know what I mean? So I I'm gonna
it was.
wear. I'm
Yeah,
just gonna try to do fist bumps from now on.
And
and this,
like the other thing too that like there was a lot of people commenting that weren't even at the ride, and I get it, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes, like, you guys want to voice your opinion, and I understand, but if you choose to sit out rides, then it's kind of hard when you like want to control how other people that are out there riding, and you know telling them how what they and how they should do. And You know what I'm saying? Maybe if you decide to, hey, I'm gonna sit out, or my club's gonna sit out and not ride, then maybe sit out in the comments as far as the rides go. You know what I'm saying? Because again, we don't need no beefs, no tensions, no nothing like that. And if you are riding, it's like either everybody wears a mask or nobody wears a mask. It's like
Right.
y'all, you know what I'm saying? There has to be that dialogue again. Is it
Yes.
something that we can do? Can we call each other out? Hey, where the fuck's your mask at? You know what I mean? Saying, where's your fucking sanitizer at? Can we call each other out? Is that okay? You know what I'm saying? So again, this is dialogue that is needed because this isn't going away anytime soon. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So again, if we're doing these rides, if we're doing these shows, let's really kind of consider what we say and how we do stuff because this is, I mean, this bike community is still small. I mean, it's big, but it's still small, and a lot of us ride together, and we don't need this kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, we really don't.
Absolutely. And regarding O.B.C, we had been in contact with the hotel weekly, daily, and they could give us zero questions or answers because they don't know what's going on. They don't know how it's going to go. They don't know what the rules are going to be in September. So they were just at this point, they were just like, just show up, just come and let's do something together. Like it went from 1 week being you could have 50 people in an area. 2 weeks later, it was 250 people in an area, revolving door, which meant like 250 people coming in and out. But it's changed. It'll change by September, so we have no idea
Take that
what
chance.
what it is. Yeah. So we just thought it was, it's just too wishy-washy. There's too many contracts. There's too much stuff for us. It's a lot of work to go up to the week before and go, no, we're not going to do it. So we just thought we'd give everyone the time they need and plan accordingly and pull the plug on it for this year. So we're excited for next year, though. We had a lot planned for this year that it'll be even better next year.
Oh, I'm sure it will. What are your thoughts, Cooley, on all this?
Well, I've been laying low the whole time, so yeah, I've
Super
been a
low.
strong supporter of pushing
He's a
this back
super low.
to April, and yeah, I'm glad that we did it. It wasn't a hard decision.
So,
It
so,
kind of pulled down to today, and yeah.
so I heard you guys were like actually paying attention to our news also, and how like the how people are getting sick out here or whatever the case may be, just how things are just moving out here in Vegas. So I mean, I salute you guys in OBC that you guys are actually really paying attention to all the details, and you want to make sure that everyone's gonna have a good time, because it is the Super Bowl. It is the Super Bowl of bicycles. I mean, I look forward to
And
it.
I mean, a lot of our
Okay,
people come from all over. You've got
all over the world.
Arizona's
Yeah.
place. So we're looking at all the cities. LA's a hot spot, but everywhere.
My
So
boy, Rem,
just it's
Remco,
not the
Remco,
time.
the guys from Berkata. Yeah, the guys from Germany. There's people from across the world that are trying to come
Yes.
in and they can't come, and they
We've
just
had
keep
people
saying it's
from
like we're gonna come. We'll see you in 2021.
even better. We're
Right.
ready. We're going to be ready in 2021. We're excited. Now we had a problem with, okay, in September, we put it on, then so much closer, like just a few months later, we're having it again. So this actually solved the problem we were having about worrying about having to make it better each time. So now we just have that
Yeah,
much longer to make 2021 better.
yeah. It's So I mean, you guys. I mean, OBC does care. We have a lot of people care about all of you guys, and we want to do this right. They're the staple right now with the shows, with the event right now. Um, so I hope that after this show, that the rides that are going on after this, that they pay attention to certain things, and just practice what it is. It's like if you go to the show, wear the mask, sanitize, and keep yourself a distance. I mean, whether you believe it or not, because we have a lot of people out there that don't believe it, and a lot of us have been guilty of it. But we start getting proactive until we know somebody who got sick. A common cold can be it. Boom! All of a sudden, everybody's just all over the place. So you just got to be proactive at the beginning all the way through. So take your guys' vitamins. build your immune system, because that's what gets to you. You know. Did you have a bike to build for OBC, T-Flow?
I've had the lane splitter, which I got from Michigan built Tim Sanders. That's that electric assist bike that I just put
Uh-huh.
the new Anthony Hobb flying machine fork on, that made it amazing and fun to ride. And I'm having Jesse from Delta Cruisers is painting my fairing and one of like a hard cap helmet that I have. So that
I'm fucking
was
done.
going to be my.
I'm fucking done. I'm
That
fucking
was going
done.
to be,
You
yeah,
get Jesse to
you'll see
paint
it.
again.
Yeah, yeah, it's going to be amazing. I'm excited for it. We all know what kind of paint jobs he does, and I just had to take advantage of that talent of his and get something done. Like, I'm not even a paint guy because I fuck. Can you cuss? Can we cuss here?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, you can cuss. You
Okay.
can cuss all the
I fuck
motherfucking shit that you want
everything
to
up.
fucking say.
Yeah, yeah. I fuck everything. I break everything. Everything I have, I break. I scratch. I drop. It gets used, but I break everything. So I can't have like a full candy paint job on a bike because it'll be just like, you fucked it up already, you loser. So I'm getting a fairing and a helmet done, and I'll fuck those up too. But I had to take advantage
Hey
of
man,
that talent and handle that, man.
but I did see you smashing on that bike this whole weekend.
Yeah,
I
that
thought
bike is
you
so
were
fun, man.
you were such a road crew. He was like road crew. He's like boom, and then you see T-Flow parked like this, just all stop cars.
It
But he
felt
was
good to stretch my
flying.
legs. It felt good to get out there. They didn't even ask me to do that, but if you have an electric assist bike, it helps you a little bit more to get around easier. So if it take advantage of it, I'll plug some corners up.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun this whole entire weekend, guys. I mean, it was jam packed. It was jam packed this whole entire weekend. For exclusive, it was jam packed, and I'm sure for a lot of people. What you got there, Danny? Oh, you got some
Just, you
bike
know what I
life
mean.
stickers.
Yeah, yo. I just kind of,
Oh, is that Jesse
putting it
Ocampo
out there
stuff?
in the background.
Jesse Ocampo,
Ah,
Oh, okay.
bikes we
yep.
trust.
And yes, those are Hot Wheels in the back. I'm just hiding them because I don't want to get jacked. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I don't get the Hot Wheel. I don't get the Hot Wheel thing. I don't get it.
Hey
Yeah,
man,
yeah,
I
yeah. I
tried.
get it.
I tried. My man Rico, Art Rico from Southeast Barcata has tried to get me in, and I can't commit all the way, but I'm trying. I'm trying to do the Hot Wheel
Yeah.
thing.
I
I'm
don't know if you
trying to
see
do
my
the Hot Wheel.
videos, but if you give me a Hot Wheel, I'm giving it away at the border when I cross back into the United States. It makes those kids so happy. Every Hot Wheel that everyone gives me, like, cool. Here you go. They hand them out the window. It's funny.
Do you guys have like OBC merch that you guys are gonna be like still like selling right
Yeah,
now?
Oh,
what's really funny is we had a line of clothing lined up for OBC, and not just the event. Like, we did some specialty shirts and stuff, some really cool is it knockoff stuff or it's not knockoff, it's called
bootleg,
bootleg. Yeah,
bootlegs,
yeah, some bootleg stuff that
Bootleg
looks
is a
like
good name.
what's the brand it looks like, Cooley?
Gucci,
It looks like
Gucci.
Gucci, but it's so sick. I've been watching a lot of Slobby Robbie, and that's that dude style. I don't know if you know who that guy is, but
Oh, I know
like
exactly who that
yeah,
is.
he's got the largest collection of bootleg Gucci wear in the world. So his stuff is awesome, and it sells for top price, just as much as Gucci stuff. So we did a little
Yeah.
Gucci shirt that you guys are going to be coming out. That's coming out. That's amazing. We got the OBC Tiflo KFC shirt coming out with my face on the KFC bucket. It says an always crispy original, which is just funny because if you pay $5 extra, you even get the one with the diamond on the tooth. That's one to look out for. But we've got quite a few things coming out that we're really excited about that Sean Cooley has played a big
bandanas.
part in. Yeah, bandanas, like the Gucci bandanas. So we're really excited for you guys to see this stuff. We just think it's kind of a cool thing to do, with this being the 8th year, and we are going with the 80s theme and everything like that.
Yeah.
So is that going to be available this year, or are we going to have to wait for that?
The next couple of weeks,
We're
right,
gonna
Cooley?
launch that as soon as we get it. Yeah, I should
Yeah,
have
yeah.
those.
Oh
Might even
shit!
have those bootleg shirts tomorrow.
Oh, I can't wait.
Hey.
So excited.
Damn.
So excited.
2XL. 2XL. Just saying. 2XL.
Hey, so
We got
like,
some. We got
Yeah,
some.
we're trying to think outside the box. You know, I mean, I myself with the Ride Vibe channel that I'm working on, am coming out with a small line of shirts as well that I'm excited about. This has been a love for me, the bicycle scene altogether. I've been doing it for 22 years, and I know there's people out there who have been doing it way longer than that. But for me, 22 years of my life, I've been doing this. So I just want to, I'm trying to do something where I can make a living in this scene, doing in the scene that I love and make a living doing that. You know, I don't want to have another outside job. I want to make a scene in the scene I love. And that's what I'm trying to do with this Ride Vibe
Yep.
channel and the Ride Vibe clothing. And I think that's what we're all trying to do, you know, is we're just trying to, we love it, but wouldn't it be amazing to pay my bills with something I love? That's everyone's true dream. So that's all I'm trying to do. You know, I think all
That's
of
the
us are
goal.
trying to do. Yeah.
and you know, like a lot of you are quick
That's
to
the
buy
goal.
Vans, are quick to buy the Dixon shirts, and quick to buy all that stuff. But right now, I mean, why not support someone that you personally know or people that you already know? So let's go hard and let's promote each other and support each other because you know what I'm saying. Again, this is our community. This is how we get down. And what better way of supporting someone than to rocking their shit? Like you can see me rocking the shirt. I was showing you guys the sticker. I mean, the patches. I mean, shit. Here it is again. I mean, it's all love again. So you know, it's hard work putting a lot of this together. So really support these guys. Like I said, you guys are quick to go buy Vans and shit. Why not support these guys? You know.
Yeah, man. Just that's how.
Amen.
That's all it is.
Amen.
I mean, it takes in order. Yeah, in order for any of this stuff to grow, guys, you guys got. We all have to support each other as much as we can. You know, and just like how Danny said, it's like you're easy to go buy a Nike T-shirt and this and that, but if you go and buy a club T-shirt and stuff like that, but my defense, just make sure that your shirts are on point though. Just saying, it's not all shirts are all good shirts. Okay, just throw it out there. Make sure you guys make if you guys can make things that you want people to buy off of you, make sure they're quality stuff. Okay, don't try to go cheap. I did that. Bad mistake. Bad mistake. Bad mistake. I ain't gonna lie. But I mean, we have stuff that we sell too. I mean, I'm a graphic designer. I do flyers also. I do all the graphics for all the shows, and my Danny does all the videos and stuff. I mean, as you can see behind me, those are all my jerseys. I have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 teams that I played paintball for, and I designed each and every one of those jerseys. So I am a very skilled graphic designer. I'm just letting you know. Okay.
I'll tell you what, you whipped up a fire for me that I was like, that took him like 5 minutes, man. Like I'm struggling doing the iMovie stuff and trying to insert words and stuff, and you banged it out quick. So you are a talented
Yeah.
man.
Well, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. So I did T Flow's flyer. He didn't even ask me to do it. I did it because we're helping each other out. If I help him, he helps me. Jimmy Peak helped. I did Jimmy Peak's flyer because he gave us a plug on his show. I mean that's an important thing that we have. I mean if you have people that are trying to do their best for the community and trying to say it's like I'm gonna help these guys out. We're gonna try to help you guys back out. You know, but support your local clubs and stuff. I mean, we
Yeah,
we
yeah.
got merchandise. These are coming out next week for the public to buy. So I mean, we got our club shirts also,
Love
and
it.
then we got all our masks, all our masks. We got all our
Those are your chonies.
those are my chunnies. It's their exclusive chunnies. You like it? Do you like it? So I mean, just support, guys. I mean, it is what it is, man.
So
You know,
where can
you know,
people find you guys?
So Cooley
www.rideobc.com.
on the worldwide
So all our
you guys got
interwebs.
merchandise is
that?
on there. It's got all of the information about OBC, sponsorship, hotels,
Okay.
all that stuff. If anybody's got any questions, put them down in the comments. We're reading those. Hi to everybody.
Yeah, we're reading that. Yeah.
Look
Also,
at
Cooley, you
Cooley's
do
hair,
you do also the graphics. I know it's long, man.
dude.
Look at that.
Hey, there's a
Wow,
story behind this
you're
hair.
like
I don't know if we
Fabio.
got time. I'm gonna wait. I started growing it out because we're gonna have this '80s prom party at O.B.C. right in April. So I had a
What?
nice, make a nice fresh mullet, And then it went to September, so I just kept growing it. And now that it's to April again, I don't know if I can handle it. But
Oh
it's
man.
gonna make one stiff mullet. So.
That's why I have my hair cut like this too. I was like, I'm gonna rock the '80s mohawk, and then so I'm still holding out.
So you're rocking
So
it for a
listen.
while now.
Let me see what. Let me see.
What's
Let me
that?
see here what we got. We got Ty. We got Ty. Kevin Ringham. Ray. What's up, Ray? Bernard. I'm down to buy your guys' stuff. 3XL shirts. Hey man,
www.rideobc.com.
there's a lot of
I'll put it in
people.
the comments.
Yeah, there's a lot of
I mean,
people.
I think,
Yeah, there's a lot
I
of people
think
that
you're
want some
just gonna
stuff.
want to buy these shirts because they're so cool looking, man. That's what I think. That's what we're hoping. We're trying
Oh,
to
they're
think out of the
sick.
box. We're trying to make a bike style instead of just what we have now. We want to make a clothing line that represents our style. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Let's see. We need more girl shirts. Okay. Do you guys
Right?
have a lot of girl shirts?
We
You guys do
do.
have girl shirts? People are asking. You
Well,
do?
it's hard.
Okay.
It's hard because we have a lot of girl shirts because we don't sell a lot of girl shirts.
Right.
Uh, but we
Okay. I'm
do
gonna fix that problem
try to
right.
do
I'm
a
gonna fix that
run.
problem right now.
Yeah. What is it?
I'm gonna fix that problem right now. All you guys that go to OBC and you go over there without your girl, buy a T-shirt for your girl. Okay? Stop
Yeah.
being tight.
Yeah.
Just buy a shirt. One shirt. It ain't hard. Just buy one shirt. If you buy the shirt, this is very simple. You go home and she said, "Did you get me anything?" And you'll be like the fucking hero, and you're like, "Yes, I did, babes." And then boom, that's it. Instant chon chon. I'm telling you right
Hey,
now.
or
So
yeah,
buy an OBC
or
shirt.
just get the bag and get her get the shirt in her size. There you go.
Yeah,
That's
see?
your
There it is.
problem
So
solved.
problem solved. I'm helping you out, my guys. And for
Thank you.
all the other clubs, do the same thing. Make girl T-shirts because they want shirts too. And even if they don't wear it, at least you just give it to them, and then there it is. I mean, you thought of them. So buy the girl shirts for your girls, man. Stop being tight. And if you have many girls, then you're gonna have to buy many shirts. I'm just letting you all know.
That's right.
It's a fact, you know. So what else you guys have to say before we leave here?
Just we appreciate everyone, and we know you guys love OBC, and we love doing it for you. We have people that hate on OBC, and I'm not sure why, man. We're not trying to push any agenda on anybody. We're not trying to get rich from this. We just want to pay our bills, and because we give 5 days of blood, sweat, and tears, we give all year, and it's over in 5 days. And no one pulls a paycheck from this. No one gets paid. It is paid for nothing in my life except for a couple of free rooms, some Uber rides, and free dinners. Other than that, we're working our butt off. 2 months after OBC is over, we start all over again with our meetings and stuff. So we need you to support us and buy that registration bag. And now, unfortunately, with this COVID virus, we have to have every single person that attending OBC has to register. We have to know that they're coming because we have to let the golden nugget know. So now that bag is now mandatory. So when we put it up for sale and it's $50, that's the time to buy it. That's when there's no sting. We get it. When it's $115 at the event, that hurts. I don't want to pay that. So buy it when we announce it. It's $50. You get a shirt, you get sunglasses, you get patches, you get a bracelet, you get access to all the parties that cost us money. We have to get insurance, rent toilets, pay for all kinds of stuff. And that's what that bag pays for. And when you don't get that bag, all you're doing is telling us that you don't care. And eventually, we're going to be tired of doing it this way. We've been doing it for 8 years. No one's pulled a paycheck once, So we just want you to pay for the good time. And it's $10 a day if you buy it when it's $50. $10. A marathon costs $125, and if you finish, you get the trophy. You don't get it. And they give you a drink ticket and a shirt. We just want to give you the best time of your life. And if you give us your $50, we can make it 10 times more better. This year we had stuff like a theater planned, a bike wash, there's food trucks, we're going to have a DJ tower, we're going to have like happy hours, it's going to blow your mind when 2021 rolls around, and you'll see that it's worth the $50. It's worth the $115, but just buy it when we announce it, and you'll be happy that you did. Thank you.
Hopefully, Pedals Up podcast will be there. Hopefully.
You will be there, man. We're so excited. We've got so
that.
much cool stuff planned. We got bigger tents. We're going to have bike parking, overnight bike parking. We're going to have, we're going to try to eliminate that problem we had with those elevators last year. On top of the problem with the bicycles cramming up the elevators, they also had elevators that were out, and we're guaranteed this year the elevators are fixed. And we're hoping to eliminate problems by giving you a place to park your bikes overnight. Bring a lock your bikes together. There's people down there all night long. No one is picking up 5 bikes. What's that?
Yo!
Oh shit! Choo. You just closed it up with the choo-choo right
Come
there.
on, and write it. So the stuff we want to do for you costs money, so please buy that bag. We're not asking you for an extraordinary amount of money. Just buy that bag and support us so we can make it more fun for you.
Yes. So there you guys go. You guys heard it here with all the O.B.C information, the Super Bowl of bikes, the bike show. It's one of the biggest bike shows I've gone to, and I enjoy every minute of it when I go. I wish I wish it would have happened in September and all this COVID would have been gone, because September 9th, it would have been on my birthday. I was already like, boom, blown away. But, it is what it is, So, I mean, you guys heard all your information. We had so many questions and stuff like that, but we kept talking here. Can you guys read questions? Can you guys, Tifo, can you see questions?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
So your hotel rooms at the Golden Nugget have all been canceled. You don't have to worry about that. Your registration bags that you have for 2020 will automatically roll over to 2021. So you don't have to worry about that. If you want a refund, email me, Cooley@rido.com, and I'll get that processed. They're really overwhelmed, as you can imagine right now, so it can take up to 20 days. But just get it in the system if you want to. Cooley@rideobc.com. We just feel it's right to refund the money if you can't make it. So we're doing the right thing.
Or you can transfer it to someone else that you know is going.
Yep. Or we can mail it to you after the fact.
Yeah.
So I mean, there's many ways to get things fixed, guys, and there's many ways to get things ahead and going. And it's always about rule number 1. Don't be a dick. It's going to happen.
Right.
Just take some time. Okay? We all just have to be together at all times. Wait, let me see. Candid, I'm asking, way to explain it, and what event planner,
I see Junior's asking when we're going to announce the bags. The bags are on sale right now. It's rideobc.com, April 7th through the 12th.
Kevin Ringham said the bags is so definitely worth it. So get your fucking bags, people.
Yeah.
That's from Kevin. Kevin Ringham from Syndicate. Just letting y'all know. Okay, his exact words.
Yeah, we're just trying to make it better for you guys, and that's what that money does. It pays for everything. Like you wouldn't believe the stuff we have to pay for. It would blow your mind, but it's worth it because we see people at the end of the weekend hugging and high-fiving, and people going to Europe to ride with their friends and going to Arizona and staying for free and riding with their friends. We see that. So it's worth it. The relationships that are built here is worth it. I was telling somebody today, we are the people who are creating this scene right now. So we can guide whatever way it goes. It can be negative, it can be horrible, or it can be fucking fantastic. And I choose to make it fantastic, and I think everyone else should too, man. You want to be a tough guy? Go road motorcycles, go do cars. This is a no tough guy scene, man. You're on a bicycle. Come have a good time. Put a smile on your face. Put some air in your lungs, and exercise. I mean, that's what it really boils down to. We're exercising and laughing and doing it, and it's the best way for us to become healthy.
All right, guys. All right, guys. Well, like I said, it's wow, 8:52. We went over, but it's okay because we can do things like that. Okay, I don't give a fuck.
Thank you for having us, man.
I want to say, no, man. Thank you guys very much. It was a blessing, to have you guys, and I'm glad that on short notice, when I asked you guys want to go on the show and talk about it, you guys were like, yeah. And I said, you guys don't have to do anything. Just get there. Just come on the show and just talk, and we'll take care of the legwork of everything to push it out for you guys. And that's what we did. And we got a nice turnout. We had like 60 some odd people. And then we had like 238 comments. Good Lord. Holy cow. We're going to have to go through a bunch of this stuff. We tried, but it was just a lot of information we had, So for you guys you clubs that are planning to have any rides, or if you're just planning to go ride your bicycles or anything like that, just be precaution. Just do your precaution. Wear your mask. Wear your mask. Have some sanitizer. Practice your social distancing. Okay. Don't be a dick about it. I mean, there's a lot of people that don't believe in it. It is what it is. But there's a lot of people that do believe in it. So just don't be a dick. It's easier just to be nice than to be a dick. Because if you're a dick, it just goes a long way and you'll be like, whatever's, man. Nobody's going to really deal with you anymore. So,
hey, I want to give a quick shout out to all the. Sorry, I just want to give a quick shout out real quick to all the bicycle clubs in Europe. You guys are, those guys are doing it right. You know that? Like they've just canceled. 2021 is when they start riding again, and we should have taken a little better note from those guys over there. I've got messages from them saying we're jealous, but we're also like, yeah, are you doing the right thing? And they're scared for us. So I just want to give a shout out to all the clubs over there for staying home, staying inside, and doing it right. And we're gonna.
Good job, guys.
Yeah, we're gonna do it.
So stay tuned for more stuff. We will have another podcast next week. Stay tuned for the next guests. We'll have this podcast on our YouTube page. All the videos that Danny creates for exclusive and for the podcast will be on the exclusive Bicycle Club page on YouTube. Please subscribe, like all the like the videos. If you have, we're gonna do another thing, the What's in Your Garage. If you guys have What's in Your Garage videos that you guys want to show us, send me the video. Send us the video. Oh, T-Flow is raising his hand. I would love to see what's in your garage, my man. Like you're like that dude that I really want to see, like what's in your head. Like, oh my, T-Flow, you're very, very cool and interesting person that I have met. And if people have not talked to you or chilled out and have conversations with you, they should, because it is a treat talking to them, because he's so fucking cool and chill to talk to. But I did see some things in the garage, and it's pretty cool.
Yeah, man, I got taxidermy, bikes, everything, fish, everything. I love that. My garage is where I live.
Well, there you go.
So.
Well, there you go. We need a video from T-Flow to show us what you got in your garage. And we have some other heavy hitters that are going to show what's in their garage that Danny and I were going to go take videos of. But like I said, thank you very much. Support your clubs. Support everybody that's in the bike scene. We are sorry. We are very sorry for the inconvenience that a lot of people have gone through for this. Myself, I apologize to a lot of people out there for the action or for the decision that I did. And so it is what it is. I can't say anything much more about it. Okay. Danny, thank you very much. As always, Cooley, thank you very much with your long ass hair, Fabio.
Thank you, man.
And everything is cool. Cooley also does patches and stuff patches and canopies. He does a bunch of stuff too. So stay tuned for some of his information that we're going to be creating for him. He's going to be possibly one of our sponsors. And then speaking of our sponsor, we've been going all night. We are so sorry, Mr. Ralphie's Bike Shop. Thank you very much. Every Saturday mornings, there's still going to be a ride every Saturday morning. Wear your mask. Wear your mask. That's our sponsor right there, Ralphie's Bike Shop. Thank you guys very much for tuning in. Cover up, and these will be out pretty soon, next week possibly. You know, these fucking my chonies. No, they're not chonies. They're my mask. They go like this. They're good.
They're my chonies.
Good. So they're his chonies. All right, guys. So we'll talk later, guys. See you guys next week.
Top dollar for that.
Oh,
shit.
wait. What?
Nothing.
Nothing.
All right, guys. See you guys next week. O.B.C. out.
Cheers.
Exclusive out. Pedals up out.
John Diamond make them be a logo killer. Yeah, when we out there on the road, it ain't no giving up. And when you fall behind, I suggest that you pedal up. I'm doing a Friday night groove with the pedal up. This is bike life music, we all pedal up. We roll out on time, it ain't no holding up. We came to ride, you gon' ride with pedal up. We ain't like them other clubs, some ride with us. It ain't no lacking, jaw jacking, we gon' get it in. You never rode before, pedal up or break 'em in. This is bike life music, I done did it again. We show support and love, man, everybody. We laugh and joke, we ride with everybody. Pedal up, you see the patch, remember the name. By high spot, got you banging, you feeling the flames. To the right, keep it tight in a single file. Roll out without a doubt, we about to get in some miles. Turn up my sounds and let's get to tapping. Feel the wind, love.